September 5th, 2023. Oh my God. Okay, we're going to go back over a thing. And my phone is tapped, and they did sell it to everyone. Just like in Burlington Coat Factory, February 2nd, 22 at noon, a Latino guy and his girlfriend come up to me. I see her out today. It's not funny what's going on. He said, I know, I wish I wouldn't have drugged her first and told her to say it. I regret it. People ran into Save-A-Lot. People ran out of their houses on 6th Street yelling it to the postman. Okay? I want you to think of that concept. January 13th, 23. I meet a friend for dinner. He told me, he said, you told me what happened to you. I know somebody who knows somebody who deals drugs. I work in a factory, but I race horses. He said, and I went to him, and they said that they knew what happened to you here. He said that all the Ohio drug dealers know that you didn't know that agent was in debt to those drug dealers. He let them hurt you in front of people until he could afford to pay them back. Okay? And he said the Ohio drug dealers were so mad and said a bunch of stuff. I'm like, whoa. I don't believe in violence. He needs to go to jail for that, but I don't believe in violence. He said, well, it's not me. I was just telling you what they said. He said, it wasn't me saying that. I was telling you what they said. Okay? Well, he's the same one with January 20th, 23. The men dress business casual, 6 p.m. I got a friend on the police department. Know about that case that agent opened with you. And he said they know about the Texas group that was involved in your case. I said, oh, the Kingsmen? They looked at me. He said, is that what they called themselves? There was a retired judge in Texas in this big human trafficking scam. Okay? He said they went down to talk to this retired judge, and he killed himself in Texas. There's another retired judge in another state involved in this too. He said they found 35 people tied up in a railroad car. African American people, they were shooting them and throwing them around along the railroad tracks. They're going to use the case that agent opened with you to get these drug traders that are human trafficking people. And he said, you have so much hurt and pain in your eyes. And while those men watched, he drove me till I stuttered. I cried for 2 days. 3 weeks later, the sheriffs and the marshals out of this area did an 800 people sweep. I had drug traders and human traffickers around me from across the nation. Okay? In 18, some big men, biggest sumo wrestlers, said they worked for Will. Okay? And that they were Kingsmen from Texas. And they call me a dumbass, an idiot. Will said she's so dirty and disgusting, he'd never blah, 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 and was running their mouth. And they show up in places and insult me. They also said they worked for Dave. The Florida group that said they were human trafficking people and they were drug traders said they worked for Dave and they worked for Will. Okay. Now, last Wednesday, I was up at Fred Martin in Barberton. Because with the protected custody case, and then watch me. Somebody said they come in I'm waiting in the waiting room. We got a phone call. Her ex-husband's part of that serial killing group. I can't believe she's just sitting here. He said, was she part of it? He said, no. They tortured her. I even seen it. Okay? That's why I keep an eye on her. Let's go over here, and whatever. Do you realize? Everybody heard that. Then an Indian couple come up. Has a cute little baby, and I'm like, hi, and it's looking at me. The guy stands up with a phone. Walks off. Do you want to come in and meet her? I'm watching the back cars drive by me. Okay? He said, you don't want her to find out who actually did this to her? Did you get enough money to pay them all? See, up in Hartville yesterday, went to get my client Dairy Queen. Some women are walking across the parking lot. John better take care of this. That was Michelle telling everybody to knock it off. See, on Sunday, I was outside of Kohl's. There was a blonde girl off in the distance. These people better not say anything to her. That idiot already confessed he photoshopped everything. Okay, and she's yelling her across the parking lot. And that girl with her went, well, she's some kind of nurse. She said, I know. Well, you told everybody you wanted everything, so they did it for you. Like she's some kind of mafia goddess that people will kill for. Okay? Up in Harville, those ladies, that John better take care of this. That Michelle even told everybody to knock it off. Do you know Michelle and Dave haven't dated since 19? Want you to think of that. That agent opened my case under fraud. That he was going to steal it from me. He opened a real case with statements and stole $295,000. The cult made fun of the FBI for falling for it. On June 7th, 23, FBI agent John actually fell for the stunt I taped before. Oh, come on now. That agent actually fell for it? It was only a stunt. It's a satanic stunt. Had me stalked, drugged, beat, raped, sold on porn sites, drugged up and told to say stuff. That's satanic. Photoshopping a shower scene and laughing they did it as asinine. He actually fell for that? You're kidding. FBI agent John fell for the stunt I taped before. Ha 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 ha. He opened a real case with statements and left me up there in the middle of a drug cartel. Well, he stole the money and let them sell the case, the technology to hear through cell phones and my vehicle. And it's for we all here anyway, nationwide. I'm going to upload this.